Hey everybody, this is Amy with Hungry Bear Camping, and I know it's been a while since I've made a video. Life got in the way, and I promised y'all a series of videos about some of the campgrounds in the low country. So this weekend I am at Colleton State Park, which is near Walterboro, South Carolina, and nicely enough it's only about an hour from where I live in Bluffton, South Carolina, so it was a very easy trip for me. And it's a cute, quaint little campsite. It's a South Carolina State Park. It has 25 campsites, and they're varying in size. You can put tents here, or you can have RVs here. And some of the sites can take full-sized RVs, though it's a little bit tight for the really, really big ones. And then other ones can take up to 20-foot RVs. And all of them have sewage, water, and full electric hookup with the 30 and the 50 amp in addition to the standard electric. And it has very nice clean bathrooms, and it has a camp cabin, which looks like it has 2 bunk beds in it that can sleep 4 people. It's very comfortable, and it has some primitive camping and a picnic area and a playground. And it has a ranger station, which is only open 1 hour a day, which I find to be very unusual, but it is what it is. So I'm in campsite number 7. Like I said, it's a fine campsite. My only complaint is the road noise. And I will just show you what I have. I have a little baby RV. I took a utility trailer and I made it into an RV. I will make a separate video on that. But you can see it has full electrical hookup, and it has water, and then back here in the back it's got sewer, the little yellow thing. And then I also have a picnic table and a fire pit. Right now there's a fire ban on because of the hot, dry conditions in South Carolina, so no fire for me, but you can have one if you want one. So overall, very nice little camp setup. I can't complain. It's nice and level, very clean. The bathrooms here are really nice. They have plenty of stalls. They're very clean, and they have showers, and 2 sinks, and a good hand dryer. So they're very clean, very nice. And then there's these little additional bathrooms that don't have showers, but they do have toilets over here. And then over here we have a dumping station for you RV people, and it also includes a really good waste area where you can drop off trash and recyclables as well. So this campsite does have a camper cabin. Looks pretty darn nice. So the camper cabin's got 2 bunk beds, some nice chairs, fridge, microwave, fireplace, and more chairs. Very spacious, very clean, very nice, and it's got a grill in the back and a nice little seating area with a fire pit. And for you electric car people, it even has a place where you can charge up your car. We promise, this is South Carolina, so your Tesla will not get firebombed here. So this is the Edisto River Resource Center Ranger Station, which is right at the beginning of the camp entrance. But what's really interesting is that it's only open 1 hour a day. So you ought to be here from 11 to noon to get in here and do anything here. That's sort of silly, but you know, it is what it is. So right at the outlet of the trail where it comes out on the ranger station is a primitive camping area. Big, flat, open area. It's got a fire pit, a bunch of picnic tables, and it's a really beautiful place to pitch a tent. So this is the little nature trail that goes back behind.
I love it.
And I'm with my friend Linda. Hi, Linda. It's a short little nature trail. It's not going to be much of a walk, but we can at least check it out. And it looks like a boardwalk goes right out into the water, which is cool. So it's got this really cool boardwalk that goes out in the water. However, the beginning of the boardwalk is underwater. So to go out on the boardwalk, you have to take your shoes off or not mind getting your feet wet. I have to decide what I think I want to do. Shoes are off. We're gonna just walk through this water here and get on the board and the boardwalk. And the water is cool and there are tadpoles in the water. Oh, but the platform, the boardwalk is very solid. This is so cool. You don't get to do this very often. Usually I go backpacking, hiking, camping in the mountains of the Smokies of North Carolina. And so I don't usually get out here. Now I live in Bluffton, South Carolina, so I live right in the middle of the low country. But this is really cool. Let's check it out. And this is a very stable boardwalk. They just need to shore up the beginning of it. And this is the Edisto River that this goes out into. You get a good look at the river. And there are some kayak and canoe outfitters here where you can rent a kayak or canoe and do some exploring. I don't know we're gonna do that on this trip, but there's an outfitter right close to here. So at some point I want to come back out and do that if we don't. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I may not get that done on this trip. But it's beautiful. I could bring a book and a cooler and a lawn chair and spend the afternoon sitting out here. This is just gorgeous. So that was the boardwalk, and we have a really fast current going on right here. I'm not sure if there's a feeder stream that comes in, but you can see right there in the middle of the screen how fast that water is moving, and that continues all the way across. So what a cool little boardwalk. That was worth taking my shoes off for. And here we go. We got a little bit of our animal wildlife here. This is looks like a black rat snake who's just hanging out here in these bushes, not overly concerned by us at all.
That was a good spot.
It was. So we just had to stop to look at a snake. Fortunately, it was a nice snake. It was not a danger noodle. So we're continuing along the trail here. It just goes along the edge of the swamp. So we're heading down to the open field. And we're still along the swamp. There's probably alligators in them there waters. Okay, so this is the open field that you get at the end of the trail here. I don't believe camping is allowed here, but it sure would be a great place to like hold a picnic. And it looks like the road is right over there.
This would be a great place to come look for deer.
It would. So it looks like they've set up bat houses out here, which is really cool. Got to take care of our little fluttery friends. We thought we saw one last night, but we didn't get a good look. But they've even decorated it for the bats. Very nicely decorated bat house. So that's about it for my summary of Colleton State Park in Walterboro, South Carolina. Overall, very quaint, small, cozy little campground. A little challenging for really, really big RVs to maneuver, but those guys are so good that they probably could get it in anywhere. 25 campsites, cabin, a primitive campground, and very nice bathrooms with showers. So, and it also includes a small walking trail. It's only about 0.3 miles in length. Very easy, very flat for anybody to go on. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and more to come as I visit other parks. Thank you. Again, this is Amy with Hungry Bear Camping.